Good evening and welcome to another Nantucket Sports Connection of Whaler Sports. We are coming to you live from the Gallows here at the Nantucket Community Ice Rink as your Nantucket girls varsity hockey team will be taking on the Bulldogs of Old Rochester, who play out of the Independent League, a D1 team. So nice of them to make the trip across the pond and come play us tonight. I am Chris Morris, your voice of Whaler Sports, alongside Sean Davis, who will provide us with all the pictures from tonight's non-league matchup for the girls varsity hockey team. The Whalers come into tonight with a 1-1 record overall. Their victory came over East Bridgewater 5-4 as sophomore Bailey Lower scored 4 times, 3 in the first period to pace the Whalers. A little excitement towards the end of that game as we had a penalty and East Bridgewater was able to score a couple times to make it a little more interesting than the game actually seemed. But nonetheless, it was the Whalers' first home ice victory in the program's short time as a varsity program. Coach Liz Collins and her staff obviously celebrated the victory, but believe this team is actually talented enough to compete with the top tier teams in the league. And tonight will be another one of those tests in a non-league matchup against Old Rochester, a foe that Nantucket has seen in other sports throughout the years, but they actually did tie twice last year as the girls hockey team again had 2 ties and the lone win last year against the Vineyard, which is always sweet. The Whalers will look for Bailey Lauer along with a few returning starters, including co-captain Evelyn Fye, who returns from to the lineup from an earlier season injury. However, we will be playing without a couple of key cogs. Lydia Johnson, co-captain, and Claire Missarelli, unfortunately, will not be skating tonight, as it is part of the world that we live in. So we wish them well, and hopefully they will get back on the ice here very shortly. But 2 key cogs for Coach Collins, unable to skate tonight. And as we speak of Coach Collins, we got to wish her a very happy birthday. It is her birthday today, and I got a hunch, just a guess here, that I know what she was wishing for when she blew out the candles on the cake. And we, of course, are wishing that the Whalers skate to a victory tonight as well here in the Gallows, as we are just over a minute away from dropping the puck. Old Rochester comes in having played 6 games already. They are 2-4 thus far. Again, playing out of an independent league. Coach Ted Drew, who was a former player back in the day at Old Rochester, returning home to coach in his 3rd year, had a chance to chat with him. And he says on paper, this is a great matchup for both teams. Very young squad he has here tonight. No seniors, skating a couple of 8th graders as well, and he will have a couple of kids to keep an eye on. Elizabeth Kirkpatrick, Kellen Geek, Ryan Tripp is in goal, and a couple of youngsters as well. Ainsley Hopwood, which is an 8th grader, and on defense, number 9, Cassidy Hill, we will keep an eye on for the Bulldogs. And again, played a couple of tough opponents, including Falmouth, who we will see right here on Saturday as the Clippers skate over and take on Nantucket in a huge Cape and Islands League matchup. We will talk about that later on in the broadcast. We are mere moments from the puck dropping here, and of course we will turn it over to my favorite announcer voice, Chip Clooney, in the house, and he will give the starting lineups and drop the puck here momentarily. And of course, I'd like to thank our wonderful sponsors, Nantucket Comedy Festival, the Health Imperatives of Nantucket, William Ravis Real Estate, Nantucket Studio, 8 Arms Chef Services, and Nantucket Stone for sponsoring Whaler Sports. And as you hear the buzzer here, we get ready for the player introductions, our national anthem, and then we will be off and running here on the NSC. Thanks very much once again for joining us for Whaler Sports as we try and bring you as many games as possible throughout the winter season here. And all goes well, we'll see you again in the spring for some softball and baseball and all of our Whalers spring sports. And as we get ready for Chip to take over here, if you are interested in becoming a sponsor of Whaler Sports right here on the Nantucket Sports Connection, drop me an email, morris41.cm@gmail.com. Love to chat with you and see if it's something that you or your business can help as we try and bring you, Whalers Nation, all the live sporting events right here on YouTube. Here as your girls varsity hockey team gets ready for game number 3. And as I mentioned, Old Rochester has already got 6 games in, so this is their 7th game on the season, 2-4 thus far. No offense to all you Old Rochester fans, you Bulldog fans out there, but we're looking for a win on the Whalers side. But on paper, this is a fantastic matchup. Young squad from Old Rochester and a blossoming varsity ice hockey program right here on Nantucket in just its 2nd full season. Really, its 1st full season with the COVID shortage. So very exciting times here in the Gallows at the Nantucket Community Ice Rink. And once again, thanks very much to all of you that are joining us here via the NSC on YouTube, as it will be Phi ready to control the draw. And the Bulldogs do control, picked up quickly and play it up to mid-ice. Phi streaking in, putting it on ice and gobbled up quickly by Ryan Tripp. Face-off coming in the Whaler offensive end. Kept in nicely, dumped behind the net. Grace Keene skates after it. And old Rochester's got some numbers here, 2-on-1. We'll see if the Lady Whalers can get back. And they do. Quickly playing it off the boards, but kept in. And tipped and cleared. Whalers come back with numbers. 5, trying to beat the Bulldog defense. Gets a shot up and a score! Richter from the left wing beats Tripp, and we've got a 1-0 lead very quickly. 14-11 to play here in the first period. Whalers up 1-0. She is one of the more gifted skaters on the team and has a wicked shot as she beat Tripp above the shoulder there on the left wing. Richter, just the way Coach Collins wrote it up in the book. Early lead, play with the lead. Icing the call, and we will switch back to the Bulldog offensive end for a face-off. 13:57 to play here in the first period. And face-off, skated after, tipped away momentarily down the ice. Bailey Lauer, who leads the Whalers in goals, scored, picked up 4 in their last game. And once again, icing the call as the mid-ice pass went a bit too far, and will bring it on down to the other end of the ice for another face-off. Looking to win the draw once again. Old Rochester controls, tipped in front, deflected away from harm's way, out of the slot, and skating after it, losing the puck off her stick, but recovering nicely as play is out to mid-ice. Ooh, dangerously. Off the skate of Kellen Geeke. And here's Fye again. Nice deep backhanded shot. Scores again through the 5-hole. Evelyn Fye showing off the arsenal as she deked to the right. Got off a little backhanded shot, and it snuck through the 5-hole of Tripp for a 2-0 lead at 13:07. Beautiful move by Evelyn Fye. She already has 2 goals. Lower, skating after it. Tipped ahead. Sadie Patterson playing it off the boards, and she tries to control it inside the offensive end. And old Rochester with some numbers here. Caitlin Greeley skating after it, and quickly recovered on the defensive end. Lower a stick board pass to herself, and tipped and kept in the offensive end here. Backhanded shot goes wide behind the net. Anna Evans trying to clear it out. Here's a play to the point. Shot. Deflected in front. Rebound. First real threat by old Rochester there. And kept in nicely. Bulldogs looking to put some pressure on Caroline Allen, playing in just her third game as a Whaler, but has done a fantastic job. She had big shoes to fill, and she has done a great job thus far. Whalers keep it out of the zone and tip it out. Lower, losing it momentarily. Fresh skater Mia Baudette controls and passes up ahead. Whalers look to advance. Alex Wizentaner unable to control the puck at the blue line. And it's old Rochester pass in front. Nice defense to get it out of the way. That's Elizabeth Hemingway. Little wrister from the blue line, nothing doing. And here it is, Lady Whalers off to the races again. Unable to connect on the pass was Emerson Pekarczyk. 3-on-2 the other way. Bulldogs. Shot, nice deflection. Good recovery by Hemingway to get a little stick on it. Another advance, pass through. Nothing doing for Bulldogs. Pekarczyk streaking. Referee gets in the way of that offensive attack. Poked and cleared. That should be another icing. Nope, tipped, so no icing called. It'll be a race for the puck. Hannah Evans controlling for the Whalers. 10-14 to go. 2-0 our score. Whalers able to get 2 quick goals by 5. And here's Lower. Nice deke. Shot, saved by Tripp. Good save, great attack there. Point blank shot. Uh-oh. And a little mix-up as we will have our first penalty called against Old Rochester, number 10, Sophia Sheehy. And 2 penalties. Looks like a little jibber jabber after the play as Bailey Lower also will join the box, which means 5-on-5 skating with 2 players in the box at 9:56. Once again, Whalers up 2-0 with 5 scoring 2 early goals, almost at a third on a mini breakaway. Pass to mid-ice. Rochester unable to control through the slot. Play back behind the net. Oh, nice hustle to save the puck. That's Emma Hanoyan, excuse me. And Whalers able to clear. Mason Lower keeping it in and skating all the way into the other end behind the net. Lower controls still. Pass in front. Oh, I'm sorry. That's shot by Hannah Evans goes wide of the net. Unofficial numbers thus far, 5-1 the shots on goal. Advantage for Nantucket. Mason Lower up to 5. Nice defensive play by Lily Cook to stop that attack. Poke it away from 5, who already has notched 2 goals for the Whalers. Line change for both teams. And it goes off the skate of Grace Keene. Nice save by Carolyn Allen. Pad save. Rebound kicks far out of the slot. And Old Rochester recovers. Pass out to the point. Nice board pass. High shot wide again. Another good shot by the Bulldogs. As we approach 8 minutes here in the first period. Played into the slot. A couple of Whalers collide with each other, but able to clear. By far the best offensive threat from the Bulldogs. And kept in the zone nicely. Pass out to the point. Wrist shot. Save! Wow, some traffic in front as Lily Cook unleashed the wrister. Carolyn Allen up to the task. 3-on-2 the other way for the Whalers. Oh, misplayed. As Sadie Patterson unable to keep the puck on her stick. And tipped away, Allen with a 2-on-1 the other way. Old Rochester had an advantage. Played out to the point. And tipped in front. Another save by Allen on a misdirect. Shots now even as Old Rochester applies pressure. There you go, get it out and cleared. As Grace Keene, a 7th grader, clears the puck out here. So youngsters on both sides. Good to see our youth programs coming to fruition. As the puck is played mid-ice, Old Rochester dumps and gets some new bodies on the ice. Whalers recover and also will change a couple of skaters as well. And kept in the zone nicely. Good stick handling. As Phi looks for the hat trick here in the first period. Kept in. And will kick off the side of the net harmlessly as Old Rochester recovers. Streaking down the ice and getting off a shot. Nice save by Allen with the glove. That was Cassidy Hill, one of the defense people. And that'll clear. That looks like icing, but gives the Whalers a chance to catch their breath as the Bulldogs have ripped off 5 shots in a row, none of which have gotten past Allen, as she has done a great job early on with 5:55 to go. Whalers lead 2-0 behind Evelyn Phi's 2 goals. Both teams back to full strength as far as skaters. No advantage either way. Oh, nice move to get out of the way. And here it is, an offensive threat. Lower. All by her lonesome, scores! 3-0 as Bailey Lauer streaked across the blue line all the way in. Beating Tripp with the backhand. And this is exactly what we did in the previous game. $3-0 the advantage early on here. 5:40 to go in the first period. Nantucket with the advantage. Lower lost it. Oh, nice move to get out of the way as Old Rochester advances in behind the net. Sadie Patterson plays it out. Lower. Pulled down, no call. As it's played behind the net. We've got some of the boys up in the stands not agreeing with the call there, or no call, I should say. And kept in by Keene. Nice pass across ice. And unable to stay in the zone as it is Kilpatrick for Old Rochester, 1-on-2. Nice shot over the net. Again, another good shot. Pass in front, crossing, unable to handle it. Wow, luckily there, that went over the stick of the Old Rochester skater. I can't get a number on that yet, but nonetheless, an opportunity. Another shot goes wide, harmlessly by Cassidy Hill. Old Rochester's had good pressure, but the Whalers, oh, great move to get out of the way of the defense person. Waiting, shot, save! Tripp gets the legs down for the pad save. Another good opportunity as Emerson Pikarczyk wristed off a shot as she weaved her way through Bulldog defenders. Played in nicely, pass, Pikarczyk, another chance, shot, save again. Wow, Tripp under constant pressure finally dives on the puck. At 3:35, we will have another face-off in the offensive end for Nantucket. Three excellent goal scorers, Pekarchik, Fye, and Lauer, all showing off skills tonight. Another shot, score! Rister beats Tripp short side. Emerson Pekarchik gets in the fun. 4-0. 3:25 still to play here in the first. Again, a little bit of youth showing for the old Rochester squad as they look a little shell-shocked. But this is exactly what happened in the Whalers' previous matchup. And Bridgewater was able to skate back and make it very interesting at the end. So we'll see what happens here this evening, as Carolyn Allen has been up to the task thus far, shutting out the Bulldogs. Again, unofficially, I have shots now 10-7, Whalers with the advantage, but there have been some good shots by the Bulldogs, as Allen had a couple whiz by her over and wide of the net and able to get the pads down and made a nice glove save, had the glove there and tipped it away from the net. And keeping it in nicely, tipped in front, shot just wide. And old Rochester able to clear and has the skater advancing, Kilpatrick looking to do something. Rides off the Whalers defender, but unable to keep it in play. As Lower able to clear for Nantucket. Tipped away nicely and dumped in. Ooh, a little collision at the blue line there. And played back to mid-ice. Oh, nice move to advance into the attacking zone. 3-on-2, 3-on-1 now. Pass, centering, shot, and a score. Nice pass as number 17, Keelan Gike, gets in the scorebooks with the Bulldogs' first goal. Pulling back to 4-1 here with 2:13 to play. And advancing through, shot, blocked in front. That was Fye looking for the hat trick here in the first period. Old Rochester not playing it out completely, tipped in front. Whaler skater goes down, no call, and old Rochester advances. They have numbers, 2-on-1. Allen glove save, really no threat there as it looked like it was going to go to the side of the net, but wisely she gobbles it up and hangs on for her 8th save unofficially. 1:48 to play. We will have yet another face-off in the Bulldog offensive end. Thanks very much for joining us here on the NSC. I am Chris Morris, voice of Nantucket Whalers Sports. Happy to be hanging out here with you on what turned out to be a very unseasonably warm day after our snow a couple days ago. Little windy though. That boat ride over was had to be a little bumpy. And old Rochester keeping the puck in play behind the net. Dangerous backhander. Oh, nice skate save. Actually, it looked like it went off the side of the net, but Allen had the skate against the post there. And another threat as it's 2-on-1. Allen up to the task. She hangs on. Played it off of her chest and able to keep that puck with 1:11 to go. Another nice threat by the Bulldogs. Fresh skaters for both sides as we get another face-off in the Bulldog offensive end as they look to claw their way back into this thing. Plenty of time, plenty of skating to do. But the Whalers have jumped out in front here, 4-1, as we approach 1 minute to play. Another good shot and a stick save by Allen. Get it out of the end there, clear it up, unable to do so. Rochester keeps it in play. They have actually had more time in the attacking zone. And Allen, oh, glove save, and she hangs onto it, still loose. And finally gets a glove down to stop play. They have put it on net early and often, and that will be, look like an interference call. On Mia Bodette, as she will enter the penalty box for the Whalers with 47 seconds to play in the first period. Whalers holding on to a 4-1 lead, but they do face a penalty kill opportunity here as the puck is cleared. Obviously, they will begin the second period of play, skating with shorthanded, dumped in behind the net. Evans plays it dangerously through the crease, and in the skates of a Whalers defender, and lifted out as that will go all the way to the other end of the rink, wasting precious seconds off the clock as we're under 10 seconds in the first period. Let's see if Rochester does get a shot off at the buzzer. A whizzing wrister that sails wide, but a heck of a start here for the Whalers as they posted 4 goals, 2 by 5. Emerson Pekarczyk picked up 1. Bailey Lower picked up 1. For the Bulldogs, it was Kellen Geeke with the goal late in the period to give them hope here as we take a break. Good to see the Zamboni roll around here for a little bit. Great to have you with us here on the NSC. Got to thank our wonderful sponsors, the Nantucket Comedy Festival, proud supporters of Whaler Sports. Kevin Flynn and the crew, always bringing the laughs, doing great community work with their youth program, Stand Up and Learn. Check them out at nantucketcomedy.com. They put on a great show over at the Dreamland for Stroll. Just a wonderful addition to the Stroll festivities. Actually had 2 showings over there. Find your funny with the Nantucket Comedy Festival. Our great friends, Sunny Daly and her crew over at Health Imperatives of Nantucket, providing free and low-cost sexual reproductive health care, the WIC Nutrition Program, and young parent support. They are over at 20 Vesper Lane. Give them a call at 228-9189. William Ravis Real Estate, proud supporters of Nantucket Whaler Sports, conveniently located at 17 Main Street, right on the corner of South Water and Main. A great renovation of that building. For all your real estate needs on Nantucket, it's William Ravis Real Estate. Check them out at ravisnantucket.com. Nantucket Studio, strategic marketing and design company. Vinny Pizzi Jr., great guy. Check them out at nantucketstudio.com, providing full-service brand marketing and digital design. 8 Arms Chef Services with year-round private chef, full-service catering, and prepared meal services. It's 8 Arms Chef Services and Nantucket Stone. Vinny Pizzi Sr., providing the island's only showroom for artisan architectural stonework. Check their showroom out at 54 Old South Road. It is a beautiful spot. And if you would like to be a sponsor or your business, you can drop me an email at morris41.cm@gmail.com. Love to chat with you about supporting Whaler Sports as we bring you as many games as we can right here on the Nantucket Sports Connection YouTube channel. We're going to take a little break here and bring you more hockey action from the gallows here at the Nantucket Community Ice Rink.
Those are dumps. Oh. So those are like there should be no possibility, like at all.
Yeah.
If it's still coming through, I have no idea. But those are at 0.
Yeah. Well, I'll have Robin.
Robin will know.
She'll listen. She'll listen in.
All right, cool. I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Yeah, no worries, buddy.
Let's just kick that right out.
Careful.
Gotta stop drinking these seltzers before I come here. I just hammer these things. I can't stop.
They're,
it's like
they're good.
It's an addiction. And then I just go just to make sure that it'll get to the point where I'm like standing there shaking.
I know, I hear you.
Hopefully that's not a hot mic.
Well, once you start the process though.
Everyone's getting the nitty gritty. Whenever you want to tee it off.
Sure, we can do that. Cue up. You know me, right. I ain't scared to talk.
I'll run the intro again.
Yeah. Yeah, might as well. We'd like to welcome you back to live action here as we get set for the second period of play. 4-1. The Whalers have the advantage as they streaked out to an early lead. Evelyn Fye scored twice in the period. Emerson Pekarchik picked up one. Bailey Lower also picked up a goal, and it could have been worse. A couple of great saves by Ryan Tripp. Whalers actually outshot in the first period, 12-11. Again, those are unofficial numbers, but that's what I had, as Old Rochester did control the attacking zone overall, but a couple of breakouts for the Whalers as Fye scored twice in the first few minutes, and they added 2 goals later on in the period. For Old Rochester, Keelan Geeke was able to find the net and beat Carolyn Allen, but she was spectacular for the Whalers, coming up with a couple of great saves off the pad, skates, and also off the glove side, tipping away a very dangerous shot. A lot of hockey left here from the Gallows at the Nantucket Community Ice Rink, but thus far, the Whalers have done what they needed to do, get an early lead and play great defense and avoid those breakouts and skater advantages. Speaking of advantages, there was a late penalty called in that first period, so the Whalers will be skating shorthanded to begin things here, as Old Rochester has about 1:13 left on a penalty. We did have a dual penalty with no advantage also called in the first period, of no consequence for either team, but we'll see if the Whalers can come up with a PK here and stop the Bulldogs from inching closer. As always, it is a pleasure to bring you live Whaler sports here on the Nantucket Sports Connection. We're still within the first week of January, so we can wish everyone a happy new year still. Hopefully you had a wonderful and safe holiday season as we get into things here, settle into our winter routine here on the island. It's fun to play in the snow yesterday. And if you did not hear earlier in the broadcast, got to wish a happy birthday to Coach Liz Collins. We won't get into age. We don't need to do that. But wishing her a happy birthday. I heard rumors of her going to Dune tomorrow night to celebrate. Whalers control the draw, dumping into the offensive end, but Old Rochester controls, playing it to mid-ice. And sent through. No icing called, as Old Rochester tries to get set up here. And kept in. Fay controls the puck behind the net. Tries to make a move to get free. Does so. Tipped out. Still behind the net. And the Bulldogs will control and will clear. Off the stick of Geeke, who has the lone goal for Rochester. They control it mid-ice, however. And played into the zone. Tipped out in front. Here's a chance for the Whalers. 1-on-3. And nicely played as Lower unable to weave her way through the defense. And no icing on that dump in. And the Bulldogs able to clear. Hemingway plays it out of the zone, and she will retrieve the puck once again in the corner. Tries to lift it out, unable to do so. And the Bulldogs keep it in play in the offensive end. And unable to keep it in as Nantucket advances And quickly played back the other way. .13:05 to play in the second period. 4-1, the Nantucket advantage. Behind Fi's 2 goals. Pekarchik and Lower able to get a goal each as well. Nice defensive play. Mia Bodette getting her stick in the way, poking it away, but Bulldogs keeping it in the offensive end. Oh, collision at mid-ice, Lower. And it's 3-on-2, but played off nicely again. Hemingway able to get her stick and body in the way of the Bulldog skater. Weaving her way is Bodette. Nice charge. Defender goes down, nobody home through the slot. And out of the zone it goes. Whalers will have to reset. And offside, the call. 12 minutes to go. Whalers were able to kill off the penalty. No real threat by the Bulldogs as we have a 4-1 Whaler lead. Face-off coming just outside the Nantucket offensive end and tipped in, but controlled by the Bulldogs. Flipped into the offensive zone. Bodette able to play. She had a nice offensive charge just a moment ago. And that'll be a penalty as the old Rochester skater, let me get a number, 17, Geeke, called for, looks like a trip. So it will be the Whalers now with a power play opportunity at 11:41. Minor penalty, so 2 minutes. The skater advantage for the Whalers, already up 4-1. And played through the slot, controlled by Kilpatrick, and she dumps it in to chew up some time here. And almost a dangerous pass along the boards, but it is old Rochester, and they will advance it into the attacking zone shorthanded. And that will be icing. We'll head on down to the old Rochester end for another face-off at 11:15. Still 1:34 on the penalty. But the Whalers will have to get something going here on offense as it is down at the opposite end. Face-off controlled and streaking down the ice. It is Lower. Shot, score! She went short side once again with a quick trigger, and that beats Tripp. I have that as actually the first shot on goal, and it is a scoring goal by Lower. 5-1 the advantage for the Whalers now. Still, as they take advantage of the power play. 11:06 to play here in the second period. The advantage is now back up to 4 goals. As Bailey Lower able to control the puck and streak all the way through the old Rochester defense, as she's doing again. She's got a skater in front. Oh, unable to pull the trigger. The Tripp able to get her stick. And oh, another shot attempt as the Whalers apply pressure. Nice play along the boards by Mia Bodette to keep it alive. Nice defense by number 9, Cassidy Hill, for the Bulldogs. And the Whalers are able to keep it in, but nobody home. And finally played out of the zone and iced at 10:23. left here in the second period. In case you did not see the scheduling change, there will not be a basketball game tomorrow against Mashpee. So we will look for the rescheduled date on that one. That would have been a good matchup over at John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Played through the slot off of the draw. Nobody home for Nantucket. Bulldogs advance. Nice weaving by Geeke. She has the lone goal for Old Rochester. Behind the net, still controls, played out in front, dangerous pass. Unable to pull the trigger as the Whalers had three girls in the way on defense. Pekarczyk trying to advance, 1-on-2, unable to do so. And nice pass up ahead. Backhanded shot, played by Allen, another save as she kept the pads down. Geeke looking for her second goal and a nice rebound shot, but Allen, and there's a delayed penalty. Nope. As Hannah Evans, guilty of the trip. So it will be the Bulldogs with the power play at 9:29 again, trying to claw their way back in this thing. They've had a couple of good opportunities in the period just a moment ago. So Carolyn Allen up to the task as she kept the leg pad down to save the rebound. And shot tipped in front. Oh, another dangerous deflection that went through. Kept in play by Old Rochester. Cross ice pass and nice tip as it's played out of the zone. Grace Keene able to get it out of the zone and stop the advance. 120 and counting on the power play. Almost into the Whalers bench there. Bodette controls behind us. Nice move to avoid a skater by Old Rochester. Plays it off the boards and kept in just wide. A little wrister from the blue line. As we approach a minute left on the power play for the Bulldogs. Cleared out of the zone and trickling down the ice, shaving off precious seconds on the power play. Streaking back Cassidy Hill. They've got 4-on-2 as the Whalers change up lines. Pass in front, nobody home in the slot. And cleared out. Wow, that was an opportunity for Old Rochester with 4-on-2. 25 seconds, and that's played just wide. As Hemingway clears it out and gets through all the skaters. No icing called, and that might do it. They might get one more advance. Intercepted at mid-ice, and the Whalers have peeled off another penalty. Five with a nice play to herself. 1-on-2. Let's see what she can get. Coming out of the box. Shot saved by Tripp. Anna Evans with a nice shot. And that's played in. Tripp got all the way through to Tripp. Another save with a leg pad. And again, Cassidy Hill streaking across the ice. Met by a couple of defensive skaters for the Whalers. Bailey Lauer controlling at mid-ice. And she will look to advance. Played off the skate. And a nice play along the boards. Hemingway And Whalers advance it into the attacking zone. Mason Lower, a sister affair. Unable to get a threat off. Intercepted at center ice. Advancing Lower, wrister, shot just wide. Completely full trip, but unfortunately the shot went wide. Speaking of tripping, Lower taking off her skates there. And this will be an advance for Old Rochester. Shot from the blue line. Allen gobbles it up. Keeps it along her body to force a face-off. 5:55 remaining in the second period. 5-1 the advantage for the Whalers. Lower on the face-off for the Whalers. She controls. She has done damage controlling the puck off of face-offs. Allen momentarily out of position, but nobody home for the Bulldogs. Dangerously in front and finally cleared out. And we've got a whistle. Looks like a cross check. Number 28, Emily Kilpatrick, guilty of the penalty. It'll be another power play for the Whalers. Their second. And we will advance it all the way down to the other end of the ice for the faceoff with 5:37 to play. Whalers able to take advantage of their first power play. And battling for the puck. Pye, who's notched 2 already. She controls in front. Oh, pass in front, dangerous! Tripp able to gobble it up, but a great pass through the crease. As Pye able to get the shot off, but not much on it. Tripp able to make the save. Unofficially 7-4. Shots advantage in the second period. .521. Pye with another win on the face-off. Kept in nicely. Trickled in front. Oh, nice! Between the leg. Between the leg. Misdirection. Almost went in as Pekarczyk almost notched her second of the game. That would have been fun. Hand pass called, and we will have another face-off upcoming. Whalers 134. Oh, no, another penalty called. Excuse me. Called on Cassidy Hill. I did not catch that. And it will be a 2-skater advantage for 1:34. Already up 5-1. This could get out of hand if the Whalers are able to capitalize. Backhanded shot just wide. Another nifty stick work by Pekarczyk. Cleared out, and Allen dangerously played the stick on it, almost deflected in. That was a full length of the ice play just to clear it out. Oh, nifty move, shot, saved by Tripp. Played in front, oh, nobody home, shot. Deflected in front. Pye with another opportunity for the Whalers and cleared smartly by the Bulldogs. 50 seconds and counting on the 2-skater advantage, and then it'll be another minute or so with the power play. Old Rochester skating shorthanded. Shot just wide. Wow, nice opportunity, shorthanded, 2-skater shorthanded. And now the Whalers will skate with an advantage. Advancing into the zone, Bodette. She leaves it. Shot just wide. That was Grace Key with an opportunity. Still in front. Wide. And played behind, trying to keep it in play. Unable to do so, and this could be an advantage. Old Rochester skating shorthanded. They're 2 on 3. Oh, nice move. Shot saved by Allen. Great save shorthanded. Ike with some nifty skating. And Keene plays it to the blue line, but the Whalers unable to organize anything as penalties are killed. 2:55 and counting here in the second period. 5-1, the Whalers advantage, unable to take advantage of the power plays, but they still have a commanding lead. And out of the zone, skated in quickly though. Tipped away, nice defense by Mia Bodette. She has been, through the crease it goes dangerously. And unable to play it is Keene. Bodette once again all over the Bulldog skater in the offensive end. Old Rochester plays it to the point. And deflected off the leg pad of Hemingway. Shot. Weak shot, actually misplayed a little bit. Allen. No play on it as it went wide of the net, but we will have an icing call, and it will remain in the Bulldog offensive end with 1:57 to play in the second period. 5-1 the score. Again, unofficially, shots are on goal. I have 11-5 the advantage for the Whalers. They have scored once in the period. Bailey Lower able to get it in. And wide of the net. In front. Allen out of position again, just as she was trying to follow the puck, but unable to pull the trigger. There's a shot high off the post. Shot, rebound, score. Cassidy Hill launched it from the blue line. Played off the post. And the rebound was potted home by number 25, Ainsley Hopwood. She's an 8th grader skating on the varsity level. So nicely done by Ainsley Hopwood, alertly slamming home the rebound, and still a lot of time left. 1:37. Oh, nice little hey, how you doing by Phi to ward off the Bulldog skater. 1:28, and we've got another icing. 1:26 officially. 5-2 the Whaler advantage. Both teams have scored once in the period. Once again, I am Chris Morris for the Nantucket Sports Connection, alongside my good buddy Sean Davis as he brings you all the pictures of tonight's exciting non-league matchup for Nantucket and Old Rochester. And played to the point. And in the slot dangerously. Try to backhand. Was Gike. In the corner it goes. Lower. Let's see what she can do. Tries to play it off the boards to herself. She will streak to it and control. Behind the net. No call, as it looked like maybe she was taking off her skates, but no call. She slowly advances, and it will be an offsides call. She's okay. That was a little... She slammed into the boards, and she will get looked at as That was a collision against the boards. 49 seconds to play here in the second period, 5-2. Whalers are up. It'll be 5. Controlling the draw and advancing. Weaving her way, shot. Tripp able to hold it. Actually not able to hold it, but making the save on the backhanded attempt. Nice collision, 5 with a chance. Rister, shot, off the net. And we've got some extracurriculars here. Has some activity in front of the Bulldog net. We'll have to sort out what will be called with 26 seconds to go. Another penalty. Sophia Sheehy. Interference in front of the net. And the Whalers will have themselves another power play, their third of the evening. 5. Loses her skate against the net. Kept in front, and she almost played it while she was on her backside, and it's now 2-on-2 the other way. Nice defense. Once again, Hemingway getting in the way of the attacking Bulldog. And that will do it for the period. Whalers will once again start the period with a power play. 1:34 left on the skater advantage. Each team scoring a goal in the period. Bailey Lauer able to ring the lamp for the Whalers, and it was 8th grader Ainsley Hopwood for the Old Rochester Bulldogs, able to score as a shot went off the post. She gathered the rebound in and slammed it in behind Caroline Allen. And we will take a short break here as once again the Zamboni will clean up the ice. 5-2 our score here from the Gallows at the Nantucket Community Ice Rink. There, baby.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
This has been I think the most exciting girls hockey?
Certainly girls game. Yeah, I mean obviously.
I mean the boys game the other night was very exciting, but this honestly is rather entertaining as
it's
well.
much more wide open. Like one skater can
well,
make a
that
difference.
Number 9 on their team, the defender.
Cassidy, yeah, she's good.
Boogie.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got some good skaters. And again, they have to. It's advancing by committee though, whereas Lauer, Paparchik, and Fye are are
moving
the best
units.
skaters
Yeah.
on the ice. If they get space, forget it.
That 8th grader, 7th grader.
Oh, that was a great rebound
she
shot.
Had on their
Yeah.
on their side,
Yeah.
but on our side.
Oh,
that
I
girl
know,
was-
that would have been
she
exciting.
missed a shot
Yeah.
wide open.
I believe that's John Keene's kid.
Okay.
Grace.
Oh shit.
I mean,
Oh,
maybe not. I don't know.
probably. It's about the right age,
Yeah.
I think.
But still, 3-goal lead is not nothing in stone yet.
Yeah, nothing in
Nothing
stone.
in
but
stone yet.
three-
I mean, we
you
saw
don't
the
want
other game.
A 2-goal lead, definitely you're
Yeah.
on the fence.
But you saw against Bridgewater, man, that
Oh,
3-goal lead was gone in a second.
No, I mean, I also like how this is getting a little chipper. These girls, like.
I mean,
just
it's
laid her
physical.
out
It's
right
been,
on the- right
there's
on
a
the
physical
face-off.
period, no doubt. Physical period. Multiple penalties.
It's been fun. So I think we should be able to just hit T. We'll get our intro back up with music, and
Okay.
then I'll queue up live, and we'll get you back.
Yeah, we'll wait. I mean,
I have these dumped right now, so
Cool.
not playing that game anymore. I
Yep.
have no idea where that's coming from.
Yeah, I got one bar on here.
Do you want to grab one from out of here?
Might as well.
What do I have? I got 2. Oh, now I have 1.
Then no.
Maybe just power it off for now?
Yeah, sure can.
I'll make sure to bring batteries next time.
Yeah, I'll order a bunch from Amazon.
Literally just dumped. Right as I grabbed it.
Yeah, right?
Probably mine. And I know this sounds crazy. It was probably the energetic field of my fingers.
Oh, no shit.
I mean, I believe in that kind of stuff. That you can cause interference with the electrical systems.
Yep. Glad I at least looked.
No, those are, Katie hooked up with a couple of batteries, but I don't think we have these ones together. Let me see that lab real quick. Oh, when you're done. It's fine, we'll make it through. I just want to switch it to this is 6G, but I see what's going on.
Well, he's on his last lap.
Okay.
But we can wait till the bitter end. You know, when they're on the ice, we can wait.
Yep.
We can do it.
Alright, I'm gonna put this
Yeah,
thing
go ahead.
right here.
Okay. Cool.
Before I was noticing
Yeah.
it was underneath this part
Yeah.
over here.
Oh, I see.
And then when you turn to look this way,
It would.
I'd lose you. Like not entirely.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
as
but
soon
it'd be
then the
muted.
puck would come this way, and then you'd be like right back to like full strength.
Right.
Alright, so I'm gonna put the audio levels up just so
Yeah,
we're
this is off.
just so we're,
Oh, I gotcha.
Just so we're ready.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to wait till the girls get on the ice.
To power on?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to just turn mine on this time when I'm ready. If yours isn't on, Alright, I'm going to do the transition.
And we'd like to welcome you back to the Gallows here at the Nantucket Community Ice Rink. I am Chris Morris for the Nantucket Sports Connection. Happy to be bringing you live coverage of Whalers girls varsity hockey. And your Whalers have a 5-2 advantage heading into the third period. Behind goal, 2 goals scored by Evelyn Fye, 2 by Bailey Lauer, and a lone goal by Emerson Pekarchik. And they have definitely been the best skaters on the ice thus far. The Bulldogs of Old Rochester have gotten goals from Kellen Geeke and Ainsley Hopwood. A nice rebound shot that went off the post originally and blasted behind Carolyn Allen, who has been fantastic in net for the Whalers, who hold a shot advantage thus far. Unofficially, 22-18 the advantage. As we head into the third period, and the Whalers will skate with a power play, a skater advantage for another minute 34. As the Bulldog bench looks to get things fired up. Again, a 3-goal lead. Nice to have, but definitely not over. A lot of hockey to be played here. And the puck played in front, tipped away, and kept in the zone. Cleared out of the zone, and it'll be dumped in. Oh, played on goal, actually. As Hannah Evans made Tripp get down and make a pad save. Battle for the puck at mid-ice. Advancing into the zone. Pekarchik. And it'll be Fye. Shot wide. Save by Tripp. Another shot redirect. And played out in front. Kept in the zone. Another shot. No angle. Tripp able to get the pads down for the save. Nice move to get in front. Still alive. And finally played. Is that a goal? Another penalty. Intense pressure. That is another penalty on Old Rochester. Cassidy Hill, one of the defensive stars for the Bulldogs, gets called for the cross check, and it'll be a 2-skater advantage for 37 seconds as the Whalers look to score a power play goal. They have scored 1 thus far. Fye controlling the draw. Pekarchik through the zone. Dribbled in front. And a backhanded try. Oh, nice play through the slot. Unable to capitalize. And Carolyn Allen had to play it with her stick as the Whalers will reset. Nice pass to the blue line. Mason Lower advances. Nice move to get around defense, but lost the control of the puck. That was Fye. First penalty is killed off, so 5 on 4, the advantage for Nantucket. Missing the puck completely was Pekarczyk. Well, Rochester has done a nice job on the PK. They've had 2 5-on-3s that they've been able to overcome to keep it a 3-goal affair here in the third period. Once again, Nantucket trying to get things going offensively here. And it'll be Evelyn Fa. Pekarczyk plays it to the corner. Behind the net, she controls. Backhanded attempt through the crease and nobody home for Nantucket. Lower back into the game. And she attacks. And we'll play it at mid-ice. And that'll be a Nantucket penalty. Mia Bodette with a little physicality. A very physical second period. We had multiple penalties on both sides. And just the play in general was physical. And I apologize, that is a cross-check called on Old Rochester against Mia Bodette. That is Emma Hanoyan called for the penalty. So things getting a little chippy here. And once again, a 5-skater-on-3 advantage for Nantucket. They have been unable to take advantage. And Grace Keene with a backhanded opportunity just off of her stick. Shot off the side of the net. And it'll be one of the 2 penalties overcome, and that's Cassidy Hill skating out of the box. She's got an advantage. Nice recovery by Bodette to body her off the puck as it was a 2-on-2. Racing out of the penalty box was Cassidy Hill. Keene unable to control. Here's an opportunity. Shot wide. First real opportunity for the Bulldogs in the period. Here's another opportunity on ice. Deflected in front of the goal. Bodette once again active on the defensive end. Played off the boards and kept in the zone momentarily. Cross ice pass, nobody home. Fresh skaters for Nantucket. Advancing quickly. And a 0-angle shot played off the pad as once again Cassidy Hill able to skate free. Fi controls, gets it back behind the net and will advance. She can go the entire ice, and she does. Oh, nice move. Shot, score! Once again, she goes stick side. And here comes a hat flying out and onto the ice as she will gather her 3rd goal of the game. Took it the length of the ice, 6-2. The lead now for the Whalers. As we have the boys hockey team tossing hats onto the ice, recognizing the hat trick by Fi at 10:39 left in the third period. Advantage back up to 4 goals for Nantucket as they take advantage of the power play. 2 out of 4 thus far. Lower, unable to control. And it will be a 3-on-2 for Old Rochester. Dribbles the puck, unable to get a clean shot. And again into the crease. Dangerously skating free. Blocked in front. That was Hanoyan. Able to get a clean look. Tipped away and offside going to be the call at 10:09. Let's bring it on out. And another face-off just outside the offensive end. 6-2 the lead for Nantucket. Hat trick by Phi, lower with 2 goals, and Pekarchik notching one as well. And Nantucket controls the faceoff. Cross ice pass, and they will advance. And a nice little reach around backhander and a wraparound goal scored by Mia Bodette. Great effort. She has been very active on the defensive end. Now comes up with the score to make it a 7-2 advantage for Nantucket. 9:52 left. Matter of seconds between goals for Nantucket. And kept in the zone. Bulldogs gonna have to get something quick here. Shot high. And it has been all Nantucket here in the 3rd period as they look to notch their 2nd victory in a row on home ice. And a battle at the blue line. Won by Old Rochester as they advance in. Played off the side of the net. Allen was there for the rebound, and out of the zone it goes as the Bulldogs will have to reset. Keene along the boards against 3 Bulldog skaters. And played in Dike, who has one of the 2 goals for the Bulldogs. Tied up, and it will be a delayed penalty. Once again, Old Rochester looks like holding the call as Whalers, Mia Bodette, guilty of the holding penalty. She is upset about it, but she has been fantastic. Got to get her head back in it. She has been excellent on the defensive end, and she came up with the wraparound goal moments ago. 8:42 to play here in the 3rd period. 7-2 now the advantage for Nantucket. And skipping over the stick of Hanoyan, Rochester will have to reset, and they do quickly, advancing the puck. But nice play to get it back to the point. Dribbling through dangerously through the crease, and nicely cleared out by number 24, Hannah Evans. 1:30 and counting on the power play. Dumped in, and once again, Evans able to clear quickly. Oh, nice move to control the puck at mid-ice. And we are about a minute left in the power play. As the Bulldogs try and scrap their way here, it will be a hefty effort to get back into this one, as Nantucket has potted 2 goals in the period to blow it open here at 7-2. And they are doing a nice job of killing off the penalty here, as pinched in nicely by Hemingway. And she will get the puck at the blue line and plays it off the boards with 15 seconds and counting. Let's see if Old Rochester can get one more advance. They do. Nice pass through the skates, but unable to come up with a shot. Another physical collision as Hemingway was in the mix, and penalty is killed. Almost. It was Pekarchik coming out of the box. And almost corralled the pass. It would have been another breakaway. 6:36 to play. We'll head on back down to the offensive end for Old Rochester for another faceoff. As you are watching the Nantucket Sports Connection here, got to give a thanks to NCTV 18, our local television station, helping us out with the technical aspects of things and equipment. Happy New Year to the crew over at NCTV 18. And it's a 2-on-1, skating for it. Oh, let's see what we got going on here. Delay call, and that might be on Old Rochester again. But we'll see. Both skaters went down. It was Pekarczyk, and it looks like she will get the call against her. So she will go to the box with 6:23 to go. Yet another power play for Old Rochester. And we will advance it all the way back down to the other end for the faceoff. Once again, 6:23 to play. Give a quick shout out to our sponsors: Nantucket Comedy Festival, William Ravis Real Estate, the Health Imperatives of Nantucket, Nantucket Studio, 8 Arms Chef Services, and Nantucket Stone, proud sponsors of Whaler Sports and the Nantucket Sports Connection. Thanks very much for all your help in allowing us to bring you live coverage here of Whaler Sports. It's going to be Cassidy Hill skating after it with 1:40 and counting in the power play. Just over 6 minutes to play in the game. 3-on-2, the advantage briefly. Nice play on the puck. Shot in front. Allen down on her skates, and she will gobble it up. Dangerously in front. As Hannah Evans lost her skate as well, and she was down on the ice. Allen did the splits there to keep the puck safely out of the net. Our next broadcast will be Saturday as Falmouth comes into the Gallows. Shot wide. Nice wrister from the blue line that got through the defense. And 1:10 and counting now on the power play. And Old Rochester advances into the zone. Geeke plays it behind the net, looking for some help. Shot in front, blocked. And it'll be the Whalers getting it out. Mia Bodette weaving her way into the offensive end. Oh, offside the call as Lauer was just a bit ahead of her. .43 seconds left on the Bulldog power play. 5:06 to play in the game. 7-2 our score. The Whalers have netted 2 goals, 1 via the power play. It'll be Evelyn Fye with a hat trick. Mia Bodette with a nifty wraparound for the final, the last goal. And a pass in front, trying to get it through to Mason Lower. And 3-on-2 back the other way. Nice tip away by Hemingway. Played in front, nobody home. Good defense by the Whalers. Once again, through the crease, dangerously in front, but nobody home for Old Rochester. Played to the point, cross ice pass. And lining it up. Shot, save. And once again, some physical play in front of the net. Let's see what happens. No call. So it will remain a 2-second power play as Pekarczyk awaits to get out of the box. And here she comes. Power play is over. Streaking onto the ice, Sadie Patterson. She will join lower with the 2-on-2. Shot saved by Tripp, hangs on. Another wrister from Bailey Lower as she's looking for the hat trick. 4:12 to play. And we will skate 5-on-5 with the face-off upcoming. Lauer tips it to herself, plays it to herself again, behind the net, wraparound, and Tripp lost it momentarily, but able to gobble it up. 4 minutes even. Fresh skaters on both sides coming in. Good effort by 7th grader Georgia Stahl, getting some varsity skate time for Nantucket, as Coach Collins celebrating her birthday, which will hopefully end in a victory here. The Whalers well on their way, 7-2 the advantage. Another nice pinch, but Old Rochester able to gather it up. 1-on-1 now. 2-on-1 the advantage. Backhanded shot saved by the pad. Allen able to gobble that one up and played out of the zone. Ooh, nice collision. Pekarczyk laying the wood, but it's Old Rochester with a 2-on-1 the other way. Shot and a score. Geeke with her second goal of the game, as Old Rochester taking advantage of a 2-on-1 to pull it to a 7-3 Whaler lead. Now 3:22 to play in the game. And it will be a penalty on Emerson Pekarczyk, a delayed call because Old Rochester controlled the puck. So a goal scored. No penalty, however, because it was a delayed penalty call. So no penalty. So Pekarczyk does not get a penalty on that play. 7-3 because they scored a goal on the play. And Lauer skating around the Old Rochester defense. Plays in front, almost. 2 Whalers there with sticks down, but unable to corral the pass. And we've got yet another whistle by the Stripes, as high stick called. Number 9, Cassidy Hill, not happy with the call, but it'll be another power play for the Whalers, and the upcoming face-off in the offensive end. 3:09 to play here from the Gallows at Nantucket Community Ice. 7-3 the Whalers lead. Oh, nicely chipped in by Hemingway. And she will keep it in the zone once again. Dump it in behind the net. And Tripp unable to get the glove down. In front. Nobody home for Nantucket, as Old Rochester was able to clear. Played back in. And dumped into the corner. Lila McKechnie getting some ice time on the power play. As again, Coach Collins able to play some of the whole bench. Nice play in. Geeke looking for the hat trick. Unable to find the net, but a good shot from her. And Old Rochester controls in the zone. Fay using the skate and the stick to control the puck. Weaving her way around a couple of defenders. Plays it in front, shot, oh, most trickled in behind, Tripp. She was able to put the glove down there and force the face-off. 52 seconds left on the power play. 2 minutes even left in the game. 7-3, Whalers advantage, looking for a win here on home ice. It'll be their second in a row if things stay as they are. Old Rochester advances into the zone. And a Nantucket skater goes down. Tipped away nicely by Hannah Evans. She will advance. Again, Whalers with a power play. Just about 30 seconds. Rister from the blue line, wide. Played in. Anna Burton also on the power play, getting some varsity playing time. Great experience for her, 7th grader. And Old Rochester able to clear, and that should do it on the penalty. And we are just over a minute left in the game. And that should be icing. No, doesn't go all the way through, so teams are at even strength. And we are under a minute to play here at the Gallows with the Whalers looking for their second victory on the season, up 7-3. Tipped away. Played through the crease, dangerous. But Allen and the Nantucket defense there. And here it is, one more try. Shot, score with the exclamation point. A 4-goal night for 28 seconds to play. As she notches her 4th goal, beating Tripp short side on the stick. That will put an exclamation point on what has been a birthday celebration for Coach Collins. And Chip Clooney let the clock run out. I guess maybe that's, I don't know, a mercy rule. I'm not sure why the clock continued to run, but it ran down to zeros, and that will put it down for a 8-3 victory for Nantucket. Fantastic effort by the Whalers, as Evelyn Fye notched 4 goals. 2 goals by Bailey Lower. Emerson Pekarchik and Mia Bodette also find the net. As the Whalers move to 2-1 on the season. 2 home wins in a row here for the Whalers. Once again, got to thank our incredible sponsors, Nantucket Comedy Festival, Health Imperatives of Nantucket, providing free and low-cost sexual and reproductive health care, the WIC Nutrition Program, and Young Parent Support. Sunny Daly, one of our good friends over there at the Health Imperatives of Nantucket, doing great work for the community. William Ravis Real Estate, Nantucket Stone at 54 Old South Road. Contact Vinny Pizzi Sr. Nantucket Studio for all your website, social media, video, or email needs, specializing in bringing in more business to your business. And 8 Arms Chef Services. Once again, a happy birthday to Coach Liz Collins. For Sean Davis, I am Chris Morris, your voice of Whalers sports. We will be right back here on Saturday as Falmouth skates in the Clippers, one of the premier teams in the Cape and Islands League. Should be a great matchup. They're going to have to bring their A game on Saturday. We'll see you then for the NSC. Have a great evening, Nantucket.